Hey, Daniel, what's going on?
That worked out.
That is the best it's ever worked out in like 2 months.
Nice. I knew I had to get a little bit away from the stadium.
You had the right idea.
That's going to get you away from all of this.
So last time I was here, where you were when I called you was still crazy busy. But it was also pouring rain, so everybody was freaking out at the same time.
True.
Did you leave the game early, or did it end, or what?
I did. I was in the third quarter leaving.
Okay, so it is going to be a shit show.
It's going to be a shit show.
Okay. All right, what are we doing now?
I couldn't believe how many people were at a preseason game.
Yeah, so there's a lot going on right now.
Everybody's basically like, get me out of the house.
So yeah, we have the Bucks game, which is preseason, yes. We have the Michael Bublé concert. We have the...
there's a decent amount going on.
We have a Chris Brown concert. The Bublé concert is at Amalie. The Chris Brown concert is at Amphitheater. The casino is having a boxing match. And this is the last weekend. The college kids are back, 64,000 of them. They're back, and they're doing their last hurrah before they go back to school on Monday.
All right.
So
everybody
everybody.
Wow.
Yeah. So I'll be pulling my hair out later on tonight.
Yep, you will.
It is what it is.
Good for you, getting in front of it here. Let's get a good ride in. Let's set the tone.
Yeah,
on
right.
This ride.
Vibes. Yeah, the current vibe makes the next vibe. So
right, I love it.
So use both.
One vibe I would love is blasting the AC back here.
Yeah, you got it.
That was a walk. Ooh. We are not.
You can sit front and center if you want more of it to hit you.
Just right up.
And there's also vents on the rails. Double check the one on the left. Oh, it seems good.
Yeah, we're sitting good now.
There you go.
Thank you, my friend.
Not a problem, dude.
That worked out perfect. That was great coordination.
Yep.
Great coordination.
When it comes to, now it's Ebor every Friday and Saturday. I got to coordinate with people. And Ray J, like, you're here, you live here, so you know this. You know how this works. So, but trust me, there's going to be people that have never been here before. They don't understand what the situation is there. They're going to call the Uber inside Ray J. It's going to make them walk 10, 15 minutes, and it's going to take me, like, a 10-minute ride is like a 40-minute ordeal.
No doubt.
If
you answer the wrong one,
and they're not going to have their cell signal on. So, like, I can see you walking, and you're a dude. You probably know east, west, north, south.
Exactly.
It's like it just all works together.
I'm like, okay, we're good.
Yeah.
You're right.
So yeah, last Bucks game, maybe not the last one, but the last one I worked on a weekend. All I do is Thursday through Sunday, but most of my time was spent like parking in somebody's yard, standing on top of the frame of my car with a flashlight and laser pen, like, do you see the flashlight?
The flashlight.
Yeah.
You go above and beyond for...
Have to, man. Like, here's the thing, is the surges that come out of Ray J specifically are the best surges known to the Tampa Bay area. However, if you don't...
Paid for it.
Yeah, I mean, in theory, if everything went smoothly like this ride, it would be $60 to $80 an hour for an hour and a half before everybody's cleared out.
Yep.
However, if you don't do what I did, it drops you right back down to a normal ride, because if a 10-minute ride for $25 takes 40 minutes, well, we kind of already make that,
Exactly.
So then it's just frustrating.
Yeah, that's tough.
So,
that's a very smart move, man. That's good for you.
Have to, man. I'm doing this for a living, It's, I get paid by the minute in a way.
Yeah,
so,
your time is money.
Exactly. I mean, a lot of times, like I do 5 over. I don't speed, but I do 5 over because that gives me 10% money for the whole night.
Yep.
Extra money. So it's just like, it's not even ticketable. So
exactly. Those extra couple minutes that you're adding on each ride.
Yeah. Yeah, so if an average ride like this one is like 15 minutes, so that means all I got to do is get through 15 things, whether it's picking somebody up right when I get them, like you. I didn't have to wait at all.
Right.
Or, if it's getting through 3 red lights just before they turn red, or just driving efficiently. Like, it's pretty easy to give yourself a $10 to $20 an hour, not an hour, but a $10 or $20 raise.
That makes sense for sure. And if you do that enough times, boom.
Yeah.
Your week's made. And then your month's made.
Yep. Well, I'm sure you can imagine, and I'm sure you've seen it on the driver end, but not every pairing is a good vibe. Not every pairing works with each other, that kind of thing.
Fortunately.
Well, I don't know. I mean, without the rain, we wouldn't have sunny days. So, I mean,
That's a good way to look at it.
yeah.
That's
So,
great.
so in that sense, when I actually do get people that are good vibes, people that help me out, people that make this not feel like work, I actually
Right.
got something for you, dude. So, if you scoot over, you got to open the armrest that's behind you,
All right, let's see.
and just go ahead and drop that down.
Gummies?
And yeah, I don't like you that much.
I was like, hey, if you got something here.
And then
Guess
drop
what?
drop the black door, press the button down, pull it towards you. There you go. And there's a red box in there. Grab that and pull that out. Keep it flat, please. So you're the second person since 7 that even knows that's there. Go ahead, open it up.
Let's see.
I appreciate you, dude. I don't know what you're doing the rest of your day, but let me get you a drink.
Oh, my friend. Okay. This is. I'm going home to my wife and child.
Okay.
But this sets the tone.
There you
I had
go.
a good evening at the football game.
Get a little buzzed for whatever's
Get a little
coming at
buzz
you.
before I go home and fireball.
There you go.
My friend.
Don't. Yeah. Well, hang on to
Cheers,
it.
my friend. Cheers. Thank you for that.
Thank you.
That's a good way to end a good evening.
That's the thing, dude. Is like I've had bad Ubers, like drivers,
No, that's phenomenal.
and it's like you're going out, you're pumped, and now your night's over. You get in the car, and that Uber brings your vibe down. You know, and it's like just got to keep it. By the way, did you put it flat?
It's in my hand.
No. The
Oh, it's flat. It's
okay,
flat.
cool.
I got you.
Just in case I get somebody else, that ice needs to stay
You
in there.
You're in the top 2 Ubers I've had in my entirety of being in Tampa. I want to give you that right now.
All right.
The only reason it doesn't take a top.
Hey, man, I want to be the best, but I want to
know,
learn from the best
but
too. So give it to
You're
me.
following this perfectly because you're keeping this on the DL. You're not doing anything that's going to get you.
Gotta vibe
This-
check,
this
people, man.
vibe
Gotta
check.
vibe check.
The top Uber I took was my cousin and I were in the back seat, heading out to have a good time. This was pre-marriage, pre-girlfriend. We were going to Mons meetings, wherever we were doing. Heading out for the evening, and this gentleman decides to pull out an incredible piece of artwork in his pipe and packs it with the finest cream that I've seen in my time in Tampa. See, I'm from Ohio originally. We've got some fine cream in Ohio, and this gentleman pulled out the finest of the fine that I've seen in Tampa Bay and proceeded to get us stoned over our gourds. It's over from here to the strip club, and those days have long sailed away. I am a happily married man, very happily married. I've got a beautiful 19-month-old daughter. Like, just life is good, but in those times,
Yeah, that's
we
memorable.
all evolve, right?
I'll tip my hat to him because I'm not willing to risk that.
Exactly. That's why
So,
I'm saying you are very close to the. Honestly, you're tied first.
That I'm.
You
Hey,
sit right there.
hey, listen.
You're tied first because I appreciate.
He's in a different weight class.
Exactly.
I'm okay. He's,
No, that's perfect.
we're not even in competition.
Exactly. I appreciate your. What's the word I'm looking for? Wow. Your discretion.
Yeah.
Discretion.
You gotta.
You've got to go on.
I used to give it to some people that I didn't necessarily want to, like tip harvesting, or also if it's somebody's birthday, I was like, oh, this should do it.
Right.
But those are actually the wrong people. It has to be the vibe.
Someone that gives you a good vibe.
The people-
they're going to
yeah.
take care of you. This gentleman just gave me a shot. So guess
Yeah,
what?
good
I'm
people
gonna
that
tip
aren't
this
gonna-
gentleman very well.
Good people that aren't going to turn me in or one-star me.
Exactly.
You know, like one person, it was their birthday. It was 4 people, usually,
Gotcha.
older than 30, and
Gotcha.
I gave them shots. They loved it, and they left their keys in my car. This was during COVID, like heavy COVID, when I was making 40 to 60 an hour just anyway.
Oh, wow.
Not because of, Ray J.
Right.
And they were like, hey, can you bring the keys back? I'm like, at 5 I can.
Yeah.
So I was like, yeah, I can do it at like 5 a.m. And they were like, no, we need it now. I'm like, I'm sorry, I'm making 60 an hour.
Exactly.
I'm in Clearwater now, so I'm gonna have to come all the way to Tampa.
Right.
And you got to pay me. And they ended up 1-starring me and reporting me, and I'm like, fuck it, only the vibe check,
Yeah, you did not get the vibe check on that.
It wasn't my fault. I didn't leave the keys in my car.
exactly. It's not your
And I
fault.
told the lady, I'm like, I have the opportunity to mail these to you.
Right.
You want
Like,
these
I
back
will
in 3
get them
fucking
to
days? Yeah.
You're like, I will get you your keys, but please don't.
Hey man,
don't take
I
away from
control
my
my vibe, not her.
Hey, you got great vibes.
Thank you, Daniel.
I'm giving you number 1 with an asterisk. In Tampa
Number
Bay.
1 straight edge.
Number
I'll
1
take
straight.
that.
Yes, my guy.
Oh
That
man,
is
when you
awesome.
find third up, you tell both our stories.
That's awesome. I appreciate you, my friend.
See you,
Thank you so
David.
much for,
Yes, sir.
for getting me home safe. All right.
All right, man.
Take care.